Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. This is one of my dogs, Gus. We are doing a lower body focused flexibility practice today. You're going to need just a little bit of space to move, and let's get started. So let's begin today in tabletop. You can come over onto your hands and knees. Just going to rock your hips side to side a couple times. Kind of shake things up. And then you can start to tuck your toes under your right foot and then just slide that foot, extend the leg out behind you, pushing into the ball of the foot, finding some length through the back of the calf and ankle. And just take one more inhale here, pushing into the ball of the foot. And with the exhale, slide your knee back in. Sending the left leg out, tuck those toes, push into the ball of the foot. Push into your palms a little bit. Find the length through that leg. Awesome, you guys. Take one more inhale. And with the exhale, slide your knee back in. Maybe rock your hips side to side again. You can tuck your toes, both of your feet. Take a big inhale. And with the exhale, lift on up into downward facing dog. We're going to walk our feet together. And you're going to lift your left foot and just rest your big toe on the back of your right ankle. And then lift your right heel really high and try to drop it down towards the mat, getting that calf and ankle stretch again. You can lift your heel and lower it a couple times, or you could just keep pushing the heel down in towards the floor. You might even lift your toes of your right foot off of the mat. Nice, you guys. Just one more inhale. With the exhale, plant the left foot, lift the right big toe to the back of your heel, your ankle, and lift that heel up. Drop it down. Awesome, you guys. Keep pushing into your palms, getting a little warmer through those shoulders as we focus on that ankle and calf. Beautiful, you guys. One more inhale. Exhale, uncross the feet, plant that right foot. Take a nice big inhale here, and with the exhale, lower your knees down to your mat for your tabletop. Maybe rocking the hips side to side again. We're going to be bringing our right foot forward, setting up a lunge. So you could roll your mat over if you want some extra cushion for your back knee, but rest on the back or the top of the back foot. Sink into those hips. Find that left hip flexor. Softening through the shoulders. And then once you do have that left hip flexor, we're going to heel toe the foot, the front one, over to the right side of your mat. Turn your toes out on an angle. Let the knee fall out to the side, lizard. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Maybe push into the top of the back foot. Lift the knee for a moment and then lower it down. Let your hips get heavier. Awesome, you guys. So we're just going to kind of play around with our front leg a little bit, that right leg. So you can stay on your palms. And the knees falling out to the side, the toes are out to the side a little bit as well. The foot's on an angle. But I actually want you to just pivot your foot, bring your knee in slightly so your toes are pointing forwards. Still sinking into those hips, except now our toes are pointing forward and we're hugging our knee towards the right shoulder. Just notice the difference. Nice, you guys. And then from here, come back into your lizard. Turn your toes out. Let the knee fall out a little bit more. Just a small movement of that front leg. Sink into those hips. Does it feel the same? Does it feel different? And if you want to add a twist to this, even a quad stretch, bring your left hand to the edge of your mat. Turn your chest towards your right knee. Let those hips get heavy. If you have the option, of course, always an option, to bend that back leg, lift the foot, maybe grab onto it. Nice quad stretch. Awesome work, you guys. Let the back leg go first. If it is bent and lifted, bring your hands to your mat out of your twist and start to heel toe your foot to the middle of your mat. Send your hips back. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. Find a half split. Forget about that left hip. A lot of love for that left hip with those first few poses. And using an inhale, bend back into your front knee, find your lunge, but heel toe your foot over to the left side of your mat. Lay down your shin and slide your heel towards your left hip. Pigeon. So you can come onto your forearms here, or you could stay lifted, but we're gonna tuck our back toes under, and we're gonna lift the back knee. So activating through the back leg, but relaxing through the upper body and the front leg. So a little bit of extra effort, pushing into the ball of the back foot to keep the back knee lifted, but it feels pretty good. Nice, you guys, just tucking those toes under, maybe a little toe stretch. You might even push into your forearms slightly and push into your toes and just create some extra length. And then let's just relax the back leg. Let the knee fall, untuck the toes, rest on the top of the foot, and maybe melt your chest down a little bit more. Nice job, you guys. Using an inhale, lift your upper body up just enough so that you can roll to the right side. Bring your back leg forwards and just give your knees a hug. A little rock side to side. Nice job, you guys. Crossing your ankles, coming over onto your hands and knees. Tabletop. And then bringing your left foot forwards, setting up your lunge. Maybe rolling your mat over, maybe not. Just soften the shoulders, keep the chest low. Find the right hip flexor. Find your breath. And then trying to keep that right hip flexor, that sensation there, as you heel toe your foot over to the left side. Turn the foot out to an angle. Let the knee fall out to the side. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Maybe pushing into the top of the back foot, lift the knee, and then relax it down. Awesome work, you guys. Just a little adjustment for that front foot. Start to bring the knee in a little bit. Start to move the foot so your toes are pointing straight forwards. Hug your knee towards your left shoulder. Sink into the hips again. Notice the difference if there is one. A little bit more effort to hold the knee hugging in towards the shoulder, then letting it fall out maybe. And then you can start to relax again. Turn your toes out. Let the knee fall out. Let the hips get heavy. If you want to add your twist, right hand can stay planted. Turn your chest to the left. Maybe bending the back leg. Maybe grabbing the foot. Just breathe wherever you are. Nicely done, you guys. Let the back leg go. Come out of your twist. Slowly heel toe your front foot to the middle of your mat. Send the hips back, half splits. Forget about that right hip flexor. Find your hamstring. Point your toes up. Nice job, you guys. When you're ready for it, inhale, bending back into your front knee. Set up your lunge and then heel toe your foot to the right side. Lay down your shin, setting up your pigeon. So sliding that heel towards the right hip. Maybe coming onto the forearms. I find the forearms is a sweet spot where it's easier to lift the back knee than when my chest is really high, but that might just be me. So come on down. Decide where you want your upper body to be. Tuck the back toes, pick up the knee. And then just try to, almost like you want to send your heel towards the back wall. You want to push into the ball of that back foot, stretch the toes, and see how that feels on that left leg and hip. Even that right hip flexor maybe gets some love as well. It's like you want to pull your mat apart. You might be pushing into your forearms a little bit, pushing into the back foot, lengthening your entire body from those hips. Awesome work, you guys. Slowly relax your back leg. Untuck your back toes. Rest on the top of the foot. Melt it down. Let your upper body get heavier. So good. And when you're ready, using an inhale, lift your upper body up just enough so that you can roll to the left side. Bring your back leg forwards, plant your feet, give your knees a hug, shake it out a little bit. Awesome, you guys. You can extend both of your legs out long. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale as you lengthen through your spine. With the exhale, fold forwards. Maybe holding onto your feet or resting your hands at the floor behind you. But let's keep flexing the feet. Keep these legs nice and active. If you do happen to be able to reach the feet, see what happens when you just hang on to the outside of your feet and just hang a little bit of extra love pulling on the outside, just gently, of those feet. How does that change what you feel when, instead of letting the inside of the feet kind of curl in, when you bring that extra length and you pull the outside of the feet, and your feet might be almost perfectly square. If you were standing on the floor, you'd be standing on your feet flat. Nice, you guys. Let an inhale lift your upper body all the way back up. Keep your legs out long and just take a twist. Turn your chest towards the right. Push into your fingertips on the floor behind you. Lengthen your spine. Use an inhale, bring your chest forwards, and exhale, twist the other way. Awesome. Inhale is going to bring you back. Bend the knees, plant the feet, give yourself a little hug, shake it out again, and then make your way into a comfy seat. If you always cross your legs the same way, let's cross our legs the other way. Place your hands on your knees and take an inhale to lengthen through your spine. Awesome, you guys. You can keep your hands on your knees or bring them together in front of your heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It was short, it was sweet. I hope that you enjoyed it. But until next time, namaste.